welcome back to Abundant Gains. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Here on my channel, I talk all things budgeting, and I'm simply taking you through my financial journey. And I am a 23-year-old zero-based budgeter. If you enjoy watching cash envelope stuffings, budget with me's, or sinking fund updates, then please do consider subscribing and stick around. So today we are going to do my first budget with me for April. So for this check, I was paid $2,241.84 before taxes, and then after taxes I have $1,782.98. So that is what we are going to be working with. And for my bills, we're going to go through that really quick. So storage unit gets taken out on the 1st, and that's $77. It went up $10. It used to be $67. And then my Apple storage is $10, gets taken out on the 3rd. You guys know about my music festival trip that's coming up. That's $70, and that gets taken out on the 10th as well. And the Zeus app or channel network, I pay $5 for that, and that also gets taken out on the 10th. I don't know why I said that got taken out on the 10th as well. I guess I just mistaken this for the date, but it doesn't matter. So then the most expensive one, of course, is my car insurance, and that gets taken out on the 12th. So really good news about that is it was $208, but I guess after my 6-month premium just finished, it renewed and it went down a lot. So now it's $148.48, but we're just going to round that up to $150. And I forgot exactly how much of a difference that was that it went down, but $60, which is insane. And I guess like little story behind that, I was literally in 2 car accidents back to back in like 2018 in December. So that made my insurance skyrocket because I was literally, I think I just turned 20 or 21. I want to say 20. So it's really good to see that finally after 2-3 years, it's finally going down. Originally, I think it went up to like 260 or maybe even 280. So that's a really big difference of how far it's been going down every 6 months since I have a good driving record. I'm going to go ahead and add up all of these numbers so that we can deduct that from my pay. And for my car insurance, I'm not going to take away 148. I'm just going to take away 150. And oh, I think I did that backwards. Hold on, let me do that again. Okay, so in total, that's gonna be $312 for my bills. And I'm gonna take that away from the $1,782. So that leaves us with $1,470. And I do have some money in my account left over right now, which I'm still going to use for my trip. I still have not bought like accessories and clothes. I keep putting it back for some reason. I think it's just because I'm so busy. So I really want to like take the time to sit down and get that out the way. So I'm gonna keep whatever I have left in my account right now towards that, even buffer money. Just gonna lay it all to the side for that reason. And I'm gonna take away, I'm gonna do $50 for buffer only because I won't get paid again until the 15th. So that leaves us with $1,420. And I think I'm gonna put away a little extra towards whatever I have left over now. Well, I guess to add it to the things that I want to get for my trip. So let me just do some mental math really quick, and then I'll get back to how much this will ultimately be. Okay, so I took away $80 to go towards what I mentioned about my trip extra. So I'm gonna stick with stuffing $1,340, and that is exactly what we're gonna work with. So I'll just write that down here in big letters so I can see that. And I did run out of space in my planner, like I mentioned in my last video. So I had to kind of go through and see what pages were empty for me to use. The new planner that I ordered, it's already arrived, but it's at my mom's house. And I won't be going home until next weekend for my sister's birthday weekend. So I won't be picking that up until then. And for now, I'm gonna have to just keep finding free paper on here or open paper that I could use. Write that up at the top here, 1340, and this is for APR 1. Okay, and first we have my eating out, and then we have groceries, spending, and toiletries. So now that I've been here for like about a little over a week, I kind of have a better idea of what I should be putting away for eating out, and it is a lot. I guess like anyone that knows me knows that I love to eat, but I didn't really think that it was that big of a deal until I have been eating out over the last few days, and the $50 or I think $150 that I set aside is like practically gone. And I only did that literally in a matter of days. I do not know how I did that. So I think I'm gonna have to budget a lot more for eating out for the next 2 weeks. So this is gonna sound crazy, but I think I'm gonna budget $250 for that. Just saying that makes me feel like I'm doing the most. Groceries, I'm just gonna do another 30 because I still have some of that money left over, and I guess that just kind of shows that I won't really need it. And spending, I'm gonna do 50. And toiletries, one thing I've started to notice is that Walgreens is actually very expensive, and I don't know why I keep going back there, but I keep going back, and every time I go back I literally get like 5 things and I'm like spending over 50 bucks. It just doesn't add up. So I'm gonna stick with 40, but if I have to get any more toiletries, I think I'm just gonna go to like Family Dollar or Walmart, because the math is just not mathing for me, and I don't appreciate it. And if you guys are wondering, I am drinking some Dr. Pepper from McDonald's because it's the best. So let me add up what this will be for me. 250 plus 30 plus 50 plus 40. So that's 370 going into my weekly spending envelopes. And then cash binder, we're gonna of course start with, oh shoot, not eating out. We're gonna start with beauty. And we're gonna go ahead and get with that. So beauty, I'm going to do $30. Let's see, I think gifts is just gonna get 10. Fun, I think it'll get 50. Family time's gonna, I don't know yet, I'm not really sure, but car maintenance is gonna get 80. I think for car payment I'm gonna stick with just something lower, so $20. Clothes, 20 as well. I don't really care for doing any shopping right now. And then family time, I think should get, I think 30 is good for that. So let me add up these numbers. That's a total of 240, and I'm all over the place today. I think I'm just gonna use this pink marker to notate that 240. We're just gonna keep that 370 as it is. So we're gonna just move on to my sinking funds now. And we're gonna start with my high priority binder, and that's gonna be emergency medical savings and taxes. So emergency is gonna get, I believe it's supposed to get 85 a check, but I cannot remember right now. But I will do 20 for taxes. And medical, I'm just gonna do 25. Savings is normally 140, but let me see how much I have left currently. So 1340 minus 240 and minus 370. So that's 730 plus my savings challenges, which don't know where I'm gonna notate that right now, but I have to also subtract that so that I can get an accurate number with how much I'll have left to stuff for my sinking funds. Okay, so for my savings challenge, now that I went back and took a look, it's $80.95. So I'm gonna honestly just write that down below, savings challenge. And I said that's 80 and 95. So that total is $175. And I'll write that here. So now let me go back again and subtract all these numbers so that I know how much is going straight into my sinking funds. And 175. Oh, okay, so I got the total and it is an angel number. So y'all know I'm already hype because I got an angel number and the total is 555 going into my sinking funds. So y'all know this means I'm doing something right. So just want to say that. So then we have for my low priority binder, Christmas is first. One more, and that is tattoos. Savings normally will get 140. That's what it's supposed to get. So minus 140, we're left with 370, and emergency typically gets 85, but I think I'm just gonna do 50 this time around because we have we don't have as much left. So we're stuck with 320 for my lower priority binder, and Christmas always gets 25. We'll do 10 for Black Friday. We'll do 10 for tattoos, and then we'll see how much we have after that. So 25 and 10 and another 10, and that's 275. So normally vacation would get 215, but if I do that, then I won't really have much left for future home and mystery. So I think I'm gonna do 150 for vacation. Yes, so 150. And then we're left with 125. So I think I'm gonna do 50 for mystery because normally it would get 60, but I'm gonna do 50 instead. And what's left over is $75, which is more than enough for future home. And I'm gonna add up all of this just to make sure that it all equals out to 555. Yes, so it does equal 555. And I want to say that altogether this is all finished. Yep. And that eating out, that $250, that really took a lot out of what I could stuff for the rest of my envelopes, but that is okay because it is needed in order for a foodie like me to survive. And that is pretty much it. Let me just add a few stickers on here, and I'll put this bills one on the bill side, if I can remember how I got here. Okay, so put that next to the bills, and then I'll add all done to the corner here. It is not the prettiest. This is not the prettiest, like literally compared to how neat and put together like my others are, but it's okay because when I get that new budget planner, it's gonna look amazing. And then I'll add this savings sticker here to my savings section, and I'll add this little money jar right here somewhere. But that is all for my budget for this first check. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are having a great week so far, and I'll see you in my next upload. See ya.